What's up, fellow classers? It's Apollyon here, and I'm going to bring you a double war recap against Baby Awmino, a rubber grudge match. What is that, a rubber match? Yeah, so I believe they beat us the first time, we beat them the second time, and this was the third time. And as you could see, it was extremely close, all the way down to the last couple of minutes. Look at that total destruction, 96.93 for both sides. We happen to have the one extra star for a victory. Super, super close. Could have gone either way. Was exciting, and we appreciate the matchup. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a dual war recap. I'm going to do a complete air attack recap and also a complete ground attack war recap, and split it into two videos. So we'll go ahead and take a look at what they did in just 1 second. Alright, for our first attack, let's jump down to number 8, and we will go ahead and check out Vince doing an HPHB, which is healers, P.E.K.K.A.s, hogs, and bowlers. So we've got the baby dragon funneling on the bottom, wizards funneling up on top, just battling against that air sweeper, but no big deal. Want to make sure that we get that funnel nice and crisp. He's going to use the P.E.K.K.A.s also to funnel on those last 3 buildings there, and drops healers per each P.E.K.K.A. They will all reconvene here, and they'll start banging through the wall because of that funnel that was very nicely done. Drops some wall breakers just to make things go a little bit faster and smoother, then drops the king and queen in with bowlers behind them, and they'll all make their way directly right into that core, which is exactly what you want. Very nice runway poison and jump spell to go ahead and push everything through. These Valks are going to not stand a chance against those P.E.K.K.A.s, bowlers, and king queen with healers behind them under rage. So they take the jump, making their way through, supplement some of the hogs on that bottom 7 o'clock compartment, which is just very nicely done. That's just going to be able to make cleanup that much easier. Queen takes one sidestep, takes that out, helps those hogs, and that whole almost left compartment or side is completely cleared. So Queen is lagging a little bit behind. I think we've got all of our healers down, but there's very, very few defenses left. And we still have 7 more hogs left over with a heal in the bag. So that outside Tesla pops, but he's got an army of hogs coming to take that out. And we still have a couple P.E.K.K.A.s that are up. They're going to go ahead and jump into that heal, get healed back up to almost to full again, and the hogs will go ahead and help them out by taking out those Teslas, which is pretty much the bane of P.E.K.K.A.s. So at this point, no matter what happens, even if the hogs go down, it doesn't matter. This base is pretty much wrecked at this point. So I keep saying at this point, not at this point, right now. You're watching it. So right this moment, the hogs are wrecking the base. P.E.K.K.A.'s wrecking the base. Everybody's wrecking. The bowlers are trying to catch up. We got that last third P.E.K.K.A. that's just doing her thing on the bottom. A little late for the party there, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and check out number 14, and we will watch Billy Mo take this base out with a queen walk GoBoHo. Some interesting bases, decent designs against the HGHB and HPHB. I mean, you can always hit those bases no matter what, but still, they're good designs. Definitely made us think about different styles of attack. And we're doing a queen for queen swap here, so that goes very nicely with that poison dropped. And I'm not quite sure. I guess they're trying to get the lure there with a couple hogs. So gets what's really important, which are those Valks and the baby dragon. Unfortunately, that loon is going to screw things up just a little bit. It is going to drag that wizard and baby dragon, and not going to help out with that. So he does get the poison down, but had to use his ability there. We'll take out this baby dragon pretty easily, though, as it steps into that poison, and that wizard is the next one being one-shotted. Now we've got the queen. She can walk free. She just does not have her ability left, though, so she does have 2 rages that are left over if she needs to use them, but don't think she's going to be in too much of harm's way for a little bit at least. And by a little bit, I mean like right now. So we've got two golems going in at 9 o'clock with the king and the bowler. So we split the kind of kill squad with the queen walk on the bottom and the rest of it at the 9 o'clock. And they're making their way just fine. We've got the jump in there to lead them in through the top part of that base. Queen uses her first rage to make sure that she does not get taken out, because her job is to remove all those double giant bomb locations, and she's doing that just fine, as well as keeping alive to clear out some of those bottom defenses and help clean up this base. So we still have 10 hogs that have not been used yet. Queen is doing her thing. We'll go ahead and take out this king pretty easily, as one queen under heal is going to be able to battle that level 17 king. So we start dropping the hogs in, 3 of them supplemental, as the bowlers are getting hit by that mortar. A double giant bomb takes out most of those bowlers as well as all the small group of hogs, but he had 7 more hogs left over, and the healers are going to go ahead and split off. That is just really smart AI, as they know that the hogs need the love and the queen is no longer under any more power or firepower. So we have a heal going down, that last heal, which is going to heal up those hogs, even though the healer was doing it just fine. And we've got all the defenses down. This base is completely crushed. So just a really, really nice hit. Well, way to go, Swags the archer. And we'll go ahead and continue on. Number 16, checking a queen walk VaHo. So we watched the GoBoHo. Now we're going to do just a regular VaHo with the Valkyries and Hogs. Baby Dragon to do some funneling there, as well as a bunch of minions. Again, really funky labyrinth maze type of build. Very cool design. And we've got a poison down real quick. This is one of the reasons why I don't like using that type of offset clan castle. It just gives you so much more opportunity to trip that clan castle whatever you want. Take it out quickly like they're doing right here. Take it out slowly. And that's what's going on right here. So we've got a baby dragon that's helping out with this the archer queen to take out the town hall, and she is going to jump into a world of hurt here with Teslas, archer towers, and cannons taking her out very quickly. But they are going to go ahead and switch off to these Valkyries, and is going to get some decent value out of them. So all is not lost at this point. So we've got them going in at one compartment at the 6 o'clock and another one at the 4 o'clock compartment. And they're going to go ahead and split, which works out just fine because these Valkyries are going to be standing under heal. And the healers are not going to get taken out by that archer tower for quite some time. So we've got a Barbarian King that has used his ability, that his health is getting a little bit low, but very nice use of hogs to go ahead and make sure that he stays awake, or I guess awake, stays alive for a little bit longer, and drops that first heal, and he still has another heal left over. Those healers are still up. They will not be up for very much longer. As soon as they walk into this 9 o'clock compartment, there we go. But he has the healer on the king, which is back up to complete full health, which is always cool. We've got those hogs standing in their heal for these last little bit of defenses, except for that noon uncompartment because they're on the outside. And he's got plenty of hogs left over, along with a couple of Valks there. And the king has got a couple of Valks with him as well. So they're going to go ahead and sandwich this last little bit of defenses. That archer tower, I'm sorry, that air defense is just a sitting duck. So we're going to be just about done here. So we'll fast forward. Very, very sweet attack on a base design you don't see all the time. So good job to them. All right. Let's look at number 18 as we're getting down a little bit further. And we will check out a Queen Walk GoBoHo. So kind of like we saw in number 14, but we want to show you some of the lower bases with a little less than 2020 plus heroes. So here we've got 2017 heroes, and we'll continue to get a little bit lower as we go down. Oops, we've got low battery, so we're going to keep chugging along here. Queen Walk doing her thing. The baby dragon is funneling up top, so she goes down to towards the 6 o'clock compartment. And we've got some wall breakers, so I'm not sure if we're going to use the wall breakers on on the golems or not. So we've got a hog going in there, I believe, to trip that clan castle on a quad Tesla farm. So this queen is getting tons of value. A lot of times people ask, when should I and when should I not use a queen walk? Where should I walk? If you can get a quad Tesla and the clan castle taken out with your queen walk, it's pretty much a good investment all the time. It's just a lot of DPS that you're taking care of, especially with only using a 1 or 2 poisons and a rage spell. If you can keep the queen alive, like what's going on here, just tons and tons of value, getting a lot of cleanup, and she's got very little defenses to go ahead and heal against as she does the rest of her walk. We do have a enemy queen going down with the kill squad coming in at noon. We've got bowlers there. We've got a couple of golems, and they're going to go ahead and make their way towards the southern part of this base, going into that core with the jump, and he's got hogs supplementing those defenses, whatever is already being tanked. There we go, very nice surgical type deployment there. The queen is still moving along on the bottom there, not even having to battle with that sweeper and the healers because there's no defenses, so might as well use the ability there. We've got tons of hogs that are still up. No more heals, but no more heals are really necessary, as there's only a few more defenses left, and they are just crushing this base. No matter what happens, this base is toast because he still has a full queen with healers on top. So just a really well thought out attack, and very well executed also. Alright, number 21. Looks like we are going to watch Odin do a queen walk VaHo. So that is a queen walk, and just using Valkyries and Hogs. No golems are used in this particular attack. So we've got the baby dragon funneling along with the wizard. A lot of trash buildings on this one. So the key of this is making sure that this kill squad is getting in where she wants them to go. There we go on the bottom, funneling with the queen, using the queen walk with healers. And another baby dragon again to take out a lot of these trash buildings and speed things up a little bit, but they get a lot of value out of them. They're getting tons of that trash buildings, and now she could drop pretty much these troops wherever she wants to because all the funneling has already been done. We've got the clan castle coming out, standing in almost a semi-runway of poison. Didn't really need to use that ability as there wasn't really anything that was going to kill her. But under a lot of defense, point defense right now, so could use that rage if wanted. There we go. Otherwise, that queen would be going down. Healers are in rage, but we've got the Valkyries coming in and just running amok. I mean, taking different compartments, not really communicating well with each other. But fortunately, we've got level 9 walls, or is that level 8 walls? Level 8 walls, I think. So it's they're going to go ahead and bust through that and come back. Uses a jump to get them through. Did we even send the king in? Did we forget to send the king in? Is the king is still in the dressing room? All right, so we'll probably get that king out in just a little bit, but I think the makeup, there we go. He's woken up. His makeup is on, and he is ready to come out and do his attack. So good on him. So we've got the queen still up, tanking a couple of those defenses at the 9 o'clock position. Uses that final heal on the hogs that are deployed. And at this point, again, I think that this base is pretty much crushed, even if they don't get all the defenses, because we do have a queen that's walking and under heal, and we have no more air defenses left to take those healers out, and a pretty good amount of time as well. We do have wizards that are helping with that cleanup with the king tanking, so very nice job there. And look at that, we don't have any more hogs, so we are what I say is actually true. We have a king with ability. He's going to go ahead and punch through these walls like they're paper or tin foil or whatever you want to say, aluminum foil, and we've got a 3-star. I think Odin got a 6-pack as well. All right, let's go down all the way to number 25. We are going to check out Sir Eddie doing a HGHB. So I don't think we've seen an HGHB yet. Checked out the P.E.K.K.A one, but this is the giant one. So it's a variation with healers, giants, bowlers and hogs. We got minions funneling on the bottom portion of that compartment, and we've got a baby dragon getting tons of value at the top portion of it. Giants have already busted in there. We've got a couple of them flying, but we've got the king, the queen, and the bowlers coming in as soon as they take out that pesky gold mine. There we go. There's always that one bowler that just decides he wants to do his own thing, and it never works out for him. That queen, enemy queen, is just waiting for him. It's just like, come on, step over here. I got you if you step over. And I think he's gonna, let's see if he gets done. Yep, he's done. Okay, so he'll tank for that friendly queen for one hit, and then she'll go ahead and use her ability to take him out. They're using a jump here for the rest of the kill squad to get through. Still have a king up with his ability, and still have the bowlers and giants in there. There's a very low level air defense that's taking out these healers a little bit one at a time. Drops that rage in there, and the one bowler is trying to get that air defense down, finally gets it down. Still a few healers up, so it works out pretty well. But I think they're going to get taken out by this lone air defense on the 5 o'clock compartment. So we've got hogs coming in here. We have no more spells, so these hogs are going commando. They are trying to make it through the base without getting hit by any giant bombs or springs, which one of them does get hit. So we've got the air defense taking out that last little bit of healers, but we've got the hogs that are starting to do their defense cleaning up on the bottom portion, doing a kind of counterclockwise type deployment here. So a couple bowlers still up, trying to tank the best that they can, but they are definitely tanking for those hogs. So there's one last lonely archer tower, which is going to get taken out by those 4 hogs, and we're completely done. And we've got the 3-star. So very cool attack. Let's just see. We've got one more, and we are all finished here. And we're going to look at number 29. With getting hit by Conquer with a GoBoHo. So kind of old school, just throwing those bowlers in the clan castle. Could do this still with 6 hogs, if necessary, 6 max hogs. But the bowlers get a little bit more value out of that. So we've got the 2 golems that are tanking for the wizards, doing their job of funneling. King and queen go down. We've got wall breakers to get into that core. Double poison should be going down in just a second. At least 1 poison, so we didn't use a double yet. But we've got the bowlers coming in there as well. And they're going to go ahead and take out some of these defenses and make their way into the core. We've got a jump to go ahead and start that push. Golems reroute and start tanking for the archer queen, the enemy archer queen. We've got skelly traps that are getting taken out by the bowlers. And I think we have the friendly king down so far, but fortunately those bowling balls are hitting not only the other defenses but the king. And we've got those poor golems just getting beat on by the enemy queen. And they finally get split into golemites. So we've got 3 golemites, and the friendly queen just wants nothing to do with this. That is just golem abuse in its finest. We've got to stop this golem abuse. And then we've got a single giant bomb that does absolutely nothing to all these hogs standing in a heel. And the queen decides she is going. She's pieced out. She has left the actual building or the compartments. She's gone to the outside of the base along with those bowlers, and this is pretty much left these hogs to do their own thing. I think there is a troll Tesla here on the bottom, which they will not even make their way to it. They will go ahead and get taken out by that friendly queen, who still has her ability. Then the hogs will do the one thing smart that I've ever seen them do. I've never seen them come back after the queen. They always go after a building. So finally, they do something that's smart, and they take out that enemy queen, and now it's just time for cleanup. So if you haven't watched the air attacks, go check those out. Some really good bases, some good strategies, and good attacks. So hopefully you guys were able to, enjoy this, take what you can from the different styles, the different deployments, different spells to bring. Props to Baby Awmino. We enjoyed the war immensely, very close. We had us on the edge all the way until the last couple seconds. So it was really, really fun, and we hope to do it again very soon. So good luck to you guys, and we'll look forward to the next time we meet up. You guys go ahead and practice these attacks in friendly challenge. Go ahead and get used to it and get those 6-star clan wars and practice those 3-star attacks.